Do you want to make 10 grand every single month? Well, welcome to the TikTok Mom Academy, where motherhood meets marketing and your baby is your brand strategy. Here, you too can learn how to be a successful mom influencer. Step 1, pick a neutral color palette. Step 2, make motherhood look like a Sunday morning at Anthropology. Step 3, pretend this is all for empowerment, not engagement. Because on this side of TikTok, being a mom isn't just parenting, it's content. Here's the problem. We have entered the meta phase of influencing. Influencers influencing other moms to influence. Yeah, I know. It's like a pyramid scheme, but with diaper bags. One mom sells an ebook on how to monetize your motherhood. And the next one is a course called How I Made 10K, teaching other moms to make 10K. It's influencer inception, except instead of spinning tops, we're spinning affiliate links. You're not just a mom anymore, you're a brand, and your baby's nap schedule is now posting time optimization data. The momfluencer aesthetic is clean, minimalist, neutral. Your kid's toy must be wooden, non-toxic, and emotionally stable. But here's the irony. The cleaner it looks, the chaotic it actually is. Behind every morning reset video is a mom who probably hasn't slept since 2019. And it's not just an aesthetic, it's emotional labor. Momfluencers are told to be authentic, but only in a way that's algorithmically friendly. You can cry on camera, but make sure the lighting's real good. You can admit burnout, but you have to sell a planner after. Here's the kicker. These How to Be Successful Mom Influencer courses, they're not teaching you how to build community, they're teaching you to build content. You're no longer connecting with other moms, you're competing with them. Who has the most viral postpartum tip? The cutest baby outfit link? The most authentic meltdown? It's a system that convinces mothers that they're failing if they're not profitable. Motherhood used to be about raising a child, now it's about raising your engagement rate. And the cycle never ends. Because the real money isn't in being a mom influencer, it's in teaching other moms how to be one. It's not a community, it's a funnel. And every time someone buys in, the algorithm wins and motherhood becomes a business plan. Now let me get into the whole meat of this video, because on TikTok, every time I scroll, everyone's making 10 grand a month somehow. And nobody's buying anything except the course on how to make 10 grand a month. We're not watching success stories anymore. We're watching multi-level delusion. And all these videos sound exactly the same. I quit my job. Now I do nothing and make 10 grand a month. And all you girls need is a laptop, Wi-Fi, and your dream. Now what they don't say is that this dream is powered by a marketing psychology, not magic. They're not showing you how they make 10K. They're selling you the hope that you can. Because on TikTok, guys, hope is the most profitable product. So think about it like this. It's like if every chef in the world stopped cooking and they're just selling how to cook courses. And at some point, no one's eating. They're just selling each other's recipes. It's a self-replicating money illusion, and it only works as long as someone new keeps buying in. Now let's be real. If everyone in the world bought a course saying how to make 10 grand a month and actually made 10 grand a month, we have more millionaires than baristas. Most of these numbers aren't even profit. They're gross revenue before ad spend, platform fees, and taxes. You made 10 grand? Great! You kept $1,200. And TikTok makes you think the bag is 100% guaranteed. But in the end, it's just monopoly money with great lighting. Oh, and when it doesn't work out, they tell you it's your fault. You didn't try hard enough. You didn't want it bad enough. No, maybe the system is just built to make them rich. They profit off your insecurity and disguise it as motivation. It's not empowerment. It's emotional manipulation wearing a beige aesthetic. And don't get me wrong, there are people making 10 grand a month online, but they gotta get there through time, skills, and consistency. Now, I talk about the other channel that Susu and I, my husband, made back in 2018, 2019. We made $2 our first year. It took us a good 3 solid years to make $100. I am not even joking. I don't know if I have the actual receipts. I'll try to find them and maybe put it on in this video just so I have some proof to show you guys. These 60-second, even shorter ads that you see on TikTok, guys. I'm just gonna call it an ad. It's literally an ad for their courses. Girl, look at me. No one is making 10 grand after a week seeing a girl tell you on TikTok saying, I did it so you can do it, honey. Like, all you need is your phone and posting every single day. No. And like I said, there'd be more millionaires than anything else in the world. What the hell are we doing? And I could confidently say in this video, and that's why I wanted to make this video in the first place, because there's such an influx. Yo, I would just be scrolling so many. I made 10 grand my first year on TikTok. I made thousands. I made this. I made this. You can do this too. Sure, in the court, they're not wrong. Of course, you can make some sort of money if you really try your best, but it also comes with a lot of luck, and that's not easy. Like, all these women make it look so easy that quit your job, or if you're a stay-at-home mom, you can do all this. All you need is your phone. No. Reality check, it could take years. It took 3, maybe even 4 years for me and Susu to finally say, oh my gosh, we could actually make something out of this. We could start a family. We can buy a house. We do all these things. But before that, no, it's not all unicorns and rainbows out there, guys. I know a lot of influencers got their start out during COVID, because you guys know what happened during COVID. Everyone's literally home watching everything, buying stuff on Amazon. If you see an influencer, like, I don't know, even like this water bottle, if they're like, oh my gosh, you have to drink this water. This one's the best. It's non-toxic, whatever. You're gonna buy it. And what are we doing at home during COVID? This is all we were doing, just online shopping. So of course they're making money with all these affiliate links. Don't even get me started on the courses. This was one of the most popular videos that I found with this whole make 10 grand a month, become a mom influencer in a month. Well, she's at 28 days. I mean, it's even shorter than a month. And she has a whole series on her TikTok. I'm not gonna watch every single short that she posted, but this is episode 1, how it got started. A lot of positive comments. And again, I'm not saying these people are spreading misinformation. She's not wrong from what she says. I mean, yes, technically, if you're going to be specifically on TikTok, YouTube's a totally different beast. I have a lot more to say if you want to be a YouTuber, but at least for TikTok and Instagram, sure. Can you just have a ring light and your phone? Yeah, of course. Our phones are amazing. Modern phones right now, the camera quality is so insane. Yeah, you could do full length, even YouTube videos on it, and it'll totally be fine. And the sound quality too, it's gotten so much better. Yeah, yes, all I'm saying is yes, you can do it with just your phone and a cheap ring light from Amazon, but it's tough. Okay, it's tough. It is a long road ahead. And yes, can you technically become a mom influencer in 28 days? I mean, if you have some sort of following, yes, you are an influencer. If you have an online presence, yes, I do feel like, yes, you are there's micro influencers, there's macro influencers. Yeah, so you do fall under that umbrella term. So she's not wrong. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling now. Let's see what she says, because I didn't really get through the entire video of this anyway.
I've been a stay-at-home mom content creator for over a year now, and before this I was an event coordinator with commission, and now I make double my salary, double my commission by staying home with my daughter, and I want to teach you how to do it too. For all of February, I want to start this challenge where you follow my tips and you actually follow them, and I guarantee that by the end of February you're gonna have a strong brand just like I do. Be sure to follow, because you're not going to want to miss any of these tips. I'm going to create a highlight so you can return back to them later, but here we go. This is episode 1. Okay,
I just want to say she's putting on all these, I don't want to say buzzwords or anything like that, but all these words and sentences saying, I stay home with my daughter now. I'm making money. I'm making double my income, double my commissions. All these words, guys, it's just to attract you into it. But yes, she's saying let's start with the basics, so let's see what her basics are.
Let's start out with the basics. You want your profile to be top notch. You want it to be able to be easily searched, found by brands, and people need to understand who you are, where you're
Okay, I guess I'm gonna pause throughout this video because this video is a 3-minute clip. Found by brands immediately. She leads with that. Okay, so I was actually watching a Drew Gooden video. He was reviewing Ninja's course on how to become a streamer. And there was just a funny part where he's saying, oh, I had Fortnite made a skin out of me, and this is how I got started, and I got super popular. So yes, so I guess to become a successful influencer, I need to get Fortnite to make me a skin in the game so everybody can know who I am. So that's my point exactly. Don't be fooled thinking all these brands are going to start reaching out to you and sending you free products for you to review. No. It's not going to start like that. And I hope she doesn't mean it that way. I think she's just saying it, for future reference. Yes, you want your profile to be easily searchable so that brands can find you. But yeah, Fortnite's not gonna come out to you the first week you are becoming an influencer. Okay. All right, let's continue.
You're from and what you're doing super easily right away. Okay, here's a look at what my profile looks like when I go to profile, edit, and here are the things that you want to change. Make sure that your name has something SEO related. I loved looking for new moms, birth stories, infant mom, Scottsdale mom. I loved searching things like that when I was a brand new mom to find out what people's schedules were, how they were living their lives, find friends around me. And I've actually made a lot of my friends in real life off TikTok just by finding them like this. So make sure your name is optimized for searchability. Your username, mine's the same across every platform. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I post similar stuff on each, but you want that to be the same for most of them if you can. So in my bio, I want that to also be optimized so people can understand who I am right away. If I had space, I would add my location and maybe girl mom in there, but I don't have space. It just says my bio and my email. You want your email, if you don't already have one, set that up so that your account is fully ready for you. My email is collabwithsheridantaylor@gmail.com, and I literally get flooded with emails, and I am not even a big creator, and I think that is because it's in my bio in the first little blurb. You don't have to click more. If you have to click more in your caption, take something out. Next is if you have the ability to add your website, link your Instagram and your Linktree or Shop My whatever in your links. I don't have a screenshot of that, but I'll take one. Okay, that's too much effort. Basically, my links is literally just brings you to my Linktree, which shows you my mom club and like all my social networks and any hot selling items that are from Amazon. And then also it links to my LTK and any sort of discounts that I have.
That's another thing. She's saying add your own website, and sure, Instagram, is that considered a website? I mean, I guess so, because it's other socials that you may have. And then she's like, oh, and then I have my discount codes and all of this. Like, I don't know. I personally feel like she's selling a false dream. Again, you're not going to be getting discount codes from all these other brands. You freshly starting out as a micro influencer on TikTok. And again, I don't want to assume what she's saying because I do not know this lady. This is the only video that I'm going off from, so that's where I'm just getting my assumptions. Okay, so again, I'm sure, I would hope that she means well.
Once you have your account set up so that you have strong SEO, and a way that you can do this is just search yourself on first time mom, whatever your niche is. For me, it used to be first time mom, and now I feel like I just want to be like your hot mom bestie who gives you some advice and motivation in life, because that's what I fucking need. So yeah, go look at some examples, add your profile, and go to part 2. I'm going to post it right now, and this is everything. The next part will be everything that you need to actually get started.
Again, she's not saying anything wrong. I really want to emphasize, none of these creators are saying anything wrong, but it's hard, guys. I don't think, no one's going to add in, oh, but this is going to take you 2-3 years for you to make some substantial income to provide for your family. No. And can you make 10 grand on your first month? I don't exactly know how TikTok works. I only can speak of YouTube, but it is insanely hard. It's not some magic platform that's just gonna drop 10 grand on your feet. So I actually did click on her link tree, and thankfully there's no courses that she's selling. I hope so. I mean, I think this is just like a social mom community that it's her Instagram, TikTok, and again, more shopping, shop my stuff, Amazon, code, and oh my gosh, and look at all these codes and discount links that if you buy something, she gets commission off of. So, I mean, sure, that's one thing. But thankfully, I'm happy that I don't see a course that she's selling. And then I went down this rabbit hole, and then I found out what UGC content creators, as a person that has been online, I should know what this means, but I didn't. And I had to Google. So UGC is a user-generated content. You would basically make content off of products for a brand. And I guess you make commissions off of that. So this lady was basically saying how I make money as a SOM without being an influencer. So let's see what she says.
Me as a stay-at-home mom, I used to work in corporate, so I know that grind. My biggest source of income.
Same thing. Again, I used to work for a big corporate organization. I used to make X amount of money, but now I do this. I quit that and I'm doing this because this makes way more money than that. Everything starts off the same, I'm telling you.
Income is through content creation, but believe it or not, I'm not an influencer. I don't do any influencer work at all. You're so funny. Years ago, I was on TikTok and I stumbled across a video about UGC. UGC stands for user-generated content. And this is where brands are paying creators, not necessarily influencers, like anyone who can create good content to make ads for them or to make organic content that they can post on their social medias. It's amazing to me because I love creating content, but I've never really had the personality to be like an influencer. I really am pretty private. I don't like sharing a bunch of things online, and like the thought of like growing an audience was just like really overwhelming for me. UGC, you're able to work with brands. Again, they don't care what your audience size is because you as the creator don't post the content to your channels. You just sell the content outright to the brand, which again is amazing because affiliate work for me, which is a lot of what some influencers do, like that just didn't sound great to make just like a few bucks on sales when I wasn't an influencer. So with UGC content, I mean, the rates have changed so much since I started. Like I said, I started in 2022. Starting rate then was like $150 for a video. And there's so many things that you can do and learn to be able to really get high paying deals, even as, like I said, not having a following and not being an influencer.
All these words, high paying deals, not being an influencer. Trust me, you're not an influencer. You're just a content creator, which it's the same. It's literally the same. Well, in my opinion.
As I started UGC 2.5 years ago, I am able to bring home a full-time income and be able to stay home with my baby. Obviously,
same wording. I am able to make a full-time income and stay at home with my baby. You see them, how they reel you in? It's the same, literally the same script.
It did not happen overnight, but it happened a lot faster for me than if I would have been.
It didn't happen overnight, but it happened a lot faster than what it would have been. Same thing. How to become a momfluencer in 28 days. It happened for me, so it may happen to you. It didn't happen overnight, but it happened way faster than I anticipated, so it could maybe happen for you. You see where I'm going?
And trying to be an influencer and having to grow an audience and all that. It also makes a really good side hustle. So if you're someone who knows how to create content, and whether you're working, a 9-to-5, or you are stay at home but you're not doing anything and you want to make it a little extra money, getting into UGC is super approachable. There's like very little barrier to entry. And like I said, as you practice and as you like learn the lingo and like learn like the insides of content creation and like all that kind of stuff, you can make really good money with UGC. For me at this point, I don't really get paid anything less than about $500 a video.
It sounds awesome, right? $500 a video sounds amazing.
And that is, again, not having to post on my page, not having to make a certain amount of sales, nothing. That is solely for the video. You know, if you would like to learn more about UGC, I think that there's a lot of people, a lot of moms especially, who want to be able to stay home, but also like whether it's just being creative and having something for yourself or wanting to contribute financially in some way. There's a lot of, I would assume, people who are like me and would love to learn something like this. If you have any questions about UGC, how to get started, how to get deals, how to work with brands, whatever it might be, just comment on this and I will answer them. I have, like I said, decent amount of experience for doing this for about 2.5 years. I've learned so much about being on the inside, and like, seriously, there's so much money to be made in content creation that like if you like creating content and you're on these apps anyways, you might as well make the most of it.
Hi, Editing Jen here. She has a course too. Nothing is wrong with what she's saying, but I just have problems when people are just like, oh, I did this overnight, or maybe it didn't happen overnight, but it happened really fast, so you can do it too. Just simply put, I don't want people watching these videos with other moms coming out and saying you can stay home with your baby and provide extra income for your family. If it doesn't happen, I just don't want you to feel like a failure, because it's hard. It is so tough. It's a long road ahead. Even using another example, my little sister tried doing TikTok and the whole momfluencer content. And yeah, she did try. She posted almost maybe every other day. One video blew up, kind of, but it gets tough. Life gets in the way. And if you're truly not going to be a full-time, your heart all-in an influencer, it's tough, man. Like, can you imagine doing this with maybe 2-3 kids under the age of 3? And so yes, you're gonna have to become like a mommy influencer. Kind of pivoting from a little bit from the specific niche of mom influencers, and I'm just talking about influencers in general. There are thousands of courses online. Look at this one. Become a content creator in 30 minutes and start earning. $15.99. It's 47% off. 5 hours left at this price. You think this is the only one? Scroll down. Look at this. How to become perfect. I didn't even plan this. UGC Creator. The only course you'll need. Hot and new. 3 total hours. 5 stars. $15.99. Discounted from $44.99 for your convenience. It's hot, so you should get it. Content Creation Masterclass 2.0. Passive income with video. Used to be $54.99. But for a low cost of $15.99, you can become a content creator. Yo, I can go on and on and on, man. Oh, look at this one. 2025 UGC Bootcamp. Monetize your socials and make 6 figures. Only for $15.99. Oh my god, I love reading these titles. Become a UGC Creator 2025. The ultimate guide to brand deals. 3.5 total hours for $15.99. Yet again, discounted. 15 ways to get paid as a beginner creator. No big following. For, again, $15.99. It's only 1 hour of your time. Please don't buy these. There's so many. If you guys actually want to learn, seriously, there's so many resources on YouTube and just simple Google, and you don't need to buy all these courses. You know what? The only course I guess I even myself would consider is maybe editing, because there's no amount of TikTok shorts you watch is going to help you fully understand like Adobe Pro editing. Like Susu had to lock himself in his room for a day and to fully immerse in how to learn to edit. But even that, it was free, because there's so many resources on YouTube and so many great creators that created all these free courses on how to edit. Now, going from that, I found this. I think this is from the content creator influencer Tina Lee. I could be really wrong. I mean, this is the link that I found. Create magic with mobile. Oh, 200 million views, 400K followers gained, $823,000 brand deal signed. Like, look at it. Look at all these buzzwords. Learn how to create magic with mobile so you can stand out from the crowd. Brands I've worked with, all these brands. What our students are saying. Oh, all of these. Is this you? Does your social media content feel stale and unoriginal? Do you want to spark your creativity and become a one-of-a-kind? Are you having a hard time standing out from the crowd? What if you could create unique edits to get views, gain followers, and make more money with $2 signs? Mobile editing magic. It's a program designed to teach you how to edit creative videos like a pro with your mobile phone in just 30 days. Oh, wait, hold on. With your mobile phone, this isn't even Adobe? I thought this was for like Adobe Premiere or something like that and other editing things. But no, this is for editing on your phone, which makes it even worse. Okay, here we go. Pay in full. This was originally $397, but no, for a no low payment of $297 for a one-time payment. You get all of these. Oh no, but don't have that? You can get on a payment plan for $133 every single month, 3 times, and get started. Start with $133. Oh, okay, this is from Tina. Okay. And again, I just found this girl online. I was just Googling resources and references for this video, and I found this course. And don't get me wrong, I mean, it looks great. I mean, she did a great job on her website, and I'm sure she's a fantastic editor herself. And, you know, I mean, she became this successful, so I'm gonna assume she knows what she's doing. But would I buy this? No, not me personally, because I thought, you know, if this was at least for Adobe Premiere, or, oh my gosh, there's another editing platform that's really popular. Yes, but if this is just editing on your phone, I don't know. I personally wouldn't, because you could just find these online. There's so many resources online. So no, I personally would not buy it. And I don't think you need to either. All right, going back to TikTok. Here's another creator. How I make money on TikTok as a stay-at-home mom. And I don't know if I want to watch this entire video because it's literally the same thing. She puts on this really motivational background piano, instrumental music, and she's talking about how TikTok changed my life in under 3 months. And lo and behold, I click on her profile. I click on her link tree. Ta-da! The ultimate brand pitching guide. Learn how to DM and email brands, hotels, and Airbnb so they respond. It was $80, but it's on sale for $47. Oh, and looky here. Beginner UGC Creator Guide. Learn how to collab with brands and receive free products even with under 500 followers. It was originally $167. But for a low price of $87, you too can become a UGC creator. Now listen, I had a whole other idea for this video where I was going to take these courses myself and show you guys exactly what happens and what I learn, but I have decided I don't want to spend $87 on a random course. I'd rather spend that money on my daughter's formula and diapers. So please don't try this out for yourself. I mean, again, you guys are free to do whatever you want with your money. But I don't think this ain't it, girl. This definitely ain't it. And like I said, just save it and just use that money for something else. There's so many resources online. And you know that first video that we watched together? That girl she did do a whole series on how to become a mom influencer, and I watched snippets of it. She doesn't do a bad job, and she definitely does put out good information. So, I mean, yeah, there are people like her, and you know, I'm assuming she doesn't really have a course because I did search high and low, and I don't think she does. So, yeah, there are people like that. So just I guess go watch her videos if you guys really want to learn how to become an influencer and UGC creator. But oh my gosh, yeah, you guys definitely don't need this. And another random video that popped up for me while I was doing research. Stay-at-home moms, I have the perfect job for you. I have the perfect job for stay-at-home moms. Wait, hold on. That's really wait, why did I just read that twice? But yes, again, clicked on her profile immediately. That link she had on her profile takes me to this. Learn how to leverage Amazon's massive audience to make extra money doing product reviews. Bonus, get access to Review Ready, a $127 value with Review Ready. You'll learn how to create authentic product-focused content that builds trust. I mean, I think this is a Facebook group invite. I don't think this is a direct link to a course, but I don't know. The fact that it says Review Ready, $127 value, that means there is something of value. There is a course somewhere online that she made, and maybe this is like a cheaper version to kind of lure you in with like this is just only a Facebook invite, and then she'll just kind of bombard with you and all that. Again, I'm just assuming. I don't know. I did not sign up for anything like that because I didn't really want to. But yeah, I'm telling you, make sure when you guys come up on these types of reels, click on the link, click on their profile, click on their link, see where they're coming from, if they're offering a UGC or mom influencer course, and, just sit back and think to yourself, okay, is this a reliable person? Is this person really being genuine when they're telling me, oh, I want to teach you guys how to do this? Just take a seat back and think to yourself, okay, before putting in your credit card information in anywhere. Again, with the emotional piano music. Okay, hold on. I'll play it for you so you guys know what I mean. I just didn't want to watch the entire thing, and then she has her baby's face, and obviously I'm going to be blurring it. But listen, watch.
And these are all side hustles and random little things that I started as a complete beginner. 0 followers. Literally, I had never made a single penny online a couple years ago. So this is all things that I started as a complete beginner that literally almost anyone could do.
Literally anyone almost... What? Wait, what? That literally almost anyone could do. Okay, girl. I click on her profile. Click on her link tree. Online review income. Learn how to make a thriving income by reviewing products online. $147. Reviewers who win. I have no idea what this is. It was $77, but it's discounted for $57. Become a secret shopper. Learn how to get paid, eat out, shop, and travel, and more. Oh, I guess this is that. I don't know why it's in 2 separate bubbles, but I'm going to assume this is become a secret shopper. Free resources. Free. Get paid to do review products online. Increase your Amazon earnings. I don't even trust that this is free anymore, to be honest. The fact that she has these 2 courses of hers and I don't know, just free resources. Can it really be free? Maybe it's like a 1 class and then it redirects you. If you want to learn more, you have to buy the course to resume. I don't know. That's all I can say. This one was the one that I did want to try because I was just like, okay, become a secret shopper, because I don't know if she talks about that in the TikTok. I didn't even listen. I was getting way too tired of these whole things. I'm sorry, guys. I'd rather buy my baby's formula. See, this is how you should think. Like, I should just probably be getting my baby's essentials instead of me spending $200 doing all these courses. That's not even guaranteed. It really isn't. And do you guys truly believe these people will be telling you their real secrets on how to make 10 grand a month with all these brands to other people so they can make 10 grand, and possibly if they're even better, they'll take your brand deals? No, they're just selling you their courses. This is, you know what? I was shocked on how many influencer mom courses there were. Like, this is insane. And like I said, same buzzwords. I was a beginner. I'm a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids under 5. If I can do it, you can do it. I just take 20 minutes out of my day when my babies are napping and I do content. It's just simple as that, guys. No, it's not going to happen overnight like them. Even if it did, they're insanely lucky. And they're selling courses. This is how they make it. And listen, I'm sure they had their success of that wave of luck that they had, and now they are able to just kind of, if I had to say, like, fool their audience by saying you can do it too, and here are my courses on how to do so. This is how they make money. So the truth is, there are people making 10 grand a month online, but they got there through time, skills, and consistency, not some secret formula that they'll sell you for $297. Real success is boring. It's slow. It doesn't fit into a 60-second hook. But that's not viral, and it doesn't sell. So instead, we get the illusion of instant success, a highlight reel edited to hide the years of failure. So the next time you see someone say, I made 10 grand this month, ask yourself, did they really make it, or did they sell it? Because in the influencer economy, there's no such thing as easy money. Just people who've gone really good at making you believe it exists. The new hustle isn't about getting rich. It's about selling the idea that you can too. Thanks for watching this video, guys. And as always, I love to see your personal insight on this whole shebang. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.